So, I heard that you did some ping pong suit stuff, season 2, episode 1, here in Batman.
I did. I put myself in an uncomfortable running suit with ping pongs attached to it to make our characters do things. Did the thing where he searches for a greeting card and then presents it to Bruce like this. And I did the thing where he claps, where he goes, "I knew this would work out." I did the part where he hates Riddler, where he goes, "Know him? I want to rip his eyeballs out." And I also did the thing where he goes like, "This friendship between us, this right here, this is real."
Okay, cool. Yeah, let me know where I should.
There's a
like...
particular one that we definitely should do.
Okay, all right.
I'll tell you when we get there.
Okay.
Oh no, we can't see it.
Why?
We didn't side with Gordon, so it means we didn't get the information to get to the secret.
Dang it, we can't die the way we want to die.
There are 2 other deaths. Every villain has a chance to kill you, actually.
Oh, jeez.
But there's one with Harley. I'll just like tell people, anyone who does it. If you talk to Gordon, if you sided with Gordon earlier, he actually gives you information on Harley Quinn's backstory.
Yeah.
He gives you like her file, and so you can ask her about her dad in the scene, and she does not like that.
Okay.
And at one point, if you like literally say like, "You're not going to shoot me," she just shoots you. It's great. It's super good. I would recommend if you play that scene, say you won't shoot me. Choose that option.
I will say one of my favorite things that that our fans will do, like the people who do playthroughs and that kind of stuff. One of my favorite things is that they will do a compilation of like deaths from our games.
I love those. They're the best in Jurassic Park.
Oh God, yeah, because they were really. I mean, we had a little kid getting moited like
between 2 dinosaurs.
over and over and over again.
Really solidly in there.
Really bad.
It feels like actually the only enduring legacy of that game is the incredible death compilations. My favorite one is the one that Sean Ainsworth did with the shipping containers.
Yes.
The thing where the 2 shipping containers come together and poor Jerry's like dangling. That's amazing.
Or the one where the T-Rex in the same scene chomps him like butt first.
No, that's the very last fail in the game.
Yeah.
That's failing running off the pier.
Yeah.
And he just snaps in half.
Well, no, there was actually one before it because I actually chored the pier one.
Oh, there's one before that too.
Yeah.
There's more than one butt snap in Jurassic Park. Oh, so this is nice. This is a scene where Harley's being real with you. So like Harley is a big jerk, but she's kind of explaining why she's such a big jerk here. So this scene is something we actually kind of added a bit later that kind of like humanizes her more and makes her less of a cartoon character.
Being for real, not for play.
She's for real. At least you think she's for real. I mean, maybe she's still messing with you.
Yeah,
but
that is true.
But she seems like she's for more real.
Now especially with Harley, because I can also see this is another character that so easily could just be over the top.
Oh yeah. You're right. We had I mentioned Joker, but we also had to tone down Harley quite a bit from being just a complete cartoon character. And notably, I mean, the most obvious thing is like. We wrote her kind of way more goofier in an earlier draft of this. Okay. And she kind of like became a bit more grounded, and we actually we wanted to keep the Harley flavor, but we like took out a lot of her like baby talk stuff. Like calling her feet footsies or something. And typical Harley Quinn like says like goofy like baby talk word stuff all the time. And so to make her a bit more realistic, she still has her catchphrases like put in and she'll call you like Brucey and stuff like that. But like it made her seem smarter to have her say less like goofy versions of words.
I mean, she is a licensed therapist.
Yes.
So
that is a funny bit in Injustice 2 where she you need like a PhD to go there. She goes like, I got 2. Like I do really like that bit in Injustice. So we have that, but because of the amount of dialogue Harley has, we wanted to make her seem like a more grounded character.
Ooh,
I'm gonna do the villain stuff.
Bite us in the butt.
Yeah, we weren't really paying attention earlier to stuff, but like the plan here is make sure you can go on this job they're about to pull so that you can send Waller a signal to come get them all when they're out in public.
Gotcha.
But she's explaining, you have to endear yourself to the villains.
Yeah, but still, this could really bite us in the butt. Especially if you want
absolutely.
Be all buddy with John, you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Like that's the big thing is I want to.
He's your best asset, but perhaps your greatest liability.
And ass set.
I mean, if we're going there, yeah.
Well, keep him with the Batman butt thing.
I would say as asses go, John's is relatively unimpressive. He's a string bean of a man. Like, I mean, Batman's got some heft to those glutes. Bane also very strong thighs. Clearly does a lot of squats.
So I like how we're going we should have a calendar of Batman.
Waller
butts.
Voluptuous. Like Waller has spread.
I don't know. I think dollars for bones for me. It's always probably gonna be Harley. If I was gonna be honest.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, if you're actually just going for aesthetically attractive butts, not ones that are funny.
I honestly don't think I've ever looked at a butt and been like, Oh, that's hilarious.
Really? Butts seem like obvious comedy. Like it's like a cheap movie like would have a joke where like someone's pants fall down. They go, oh no, a butt. Which works. I remember being like, oh god, I think I was in the theater for like a Rugrats movie. Mm-hmm. And when I like the Rugrats as much as anybody.
Yeah.
And I was there were kids in the audience. Anytime like a butt is shown, the kids just lose their minds. They're like, butt! Like it's like instant comedy.
Oh my god.
Also, we haven't talked about Harley's office. Harley's office is fantastic. It's all like personalized. She has diamonds everywhere. She has headless mannequins.
I was about to say headless mannequins. Yeah.
She has that whole set is really
and
cool.
I do believe there was a fat stack of cash.
There was a lot of cash on the desk.
As the kids say.
Yeah. Also, it's hard to if you look in the background details. This was Riddler's office, and she moved in. And even to the point, there's a bunch of monitors in the background. You know how Riddler likes his walls of TVs.
Yeah.
And they are all smashed because Harley moved in, and she did not. She was not a fan of Riddler.
She didn't want to go over the obvious like Matrix joke. Just have him in the background.
No.
All Matrixy, but it's all like actually Joker stuff.
No, but again, that's what Riddler would do. Riddler likes his walls of TVs.
That's true.
I like my walls of TVs too.
I do too.
They're really good. They're hard to produce. All right.
Or buy.
Now it's time for a friendship journey.
A friendship journey?
You got to become friends with Freeze.
Oh my god, I want like a little rainbow of like
basically
next chapter. Friendship journey.
Look at Bane go over there.
You beat those tires, Bane.
Bane is training for murder.
You need a Rocky montage.
Yeah. Also, this set is beautiful. This is a fantastic environment. The lair is so cool. You could kind of see, if someone goes back in the video, like up there, you could see like big murals of like, this clearly was once like a super modern train station. This is like World's Fair kind of thing, you know?
Yeah.
And now it's all in disrepair, kind of, it's symbolic.
Do you remember the artist that worked on this?
I believe Gray Rogers, is that his last name? Gray designed it all.
Gotcha.
Christian is the environment lead. I don't know who actually modeled it, but Gray drew it all. And it's just so good
Let's
looking.
go make friends with Mr. Freeze.
Yeah, let's talk to Mr.
Because
Freeze.
he seems like a nice person.
Oh yeah, he seems super reasonable. I bet he will
yeah.
want to talk to us. Hey, what's that thing you're doing there? You saw some kind of Ruby.
Oh no! Would he kill this right there?
I think he will kill us. Kill you if you're silent twice. If you want to do that. I don't know what it looks like actually. I know how Bane will kill you, and it's pretty entertaining.
Well, let's find out, shall we?
Yeah. Oh.
Huh?
This is nice. So if you're silent here, he just asks the same question again.
Cat got your tongue? Oh God! Oh!
Oh, nice.
Okay. All right.
I love our little death screen. I like how it frames the last thing that killed you.
All right. There we go.
Okay. Now you can just talk to him.
Yeah.
Freeze is he's got so many glowy pipes all over him.
And his veins.
Freeze makes me uncomfortable.
I know your pain. Because he does.
He does.
He does.
He does well enough.
Yeah.
Freeze does buy this, because it's like, oh yeah, I mean, I also know your pain.
Who doesn't know Bruce Wayne's backstory? You know what I mean?
Literally everybody knows it.
Yeah.
I think if you in that part of Harley we didn't see, I think if you tell her about her backstory, she's like, of course I know the story. Everyone in Gotham knows the story. And I like that to a certain point, because like there's a bunch of times you can go like, I also lost my parents, and like characters take you seriously. But Harley's like, everybody knows you lost your parents. It's super obvious. This is not a big surprise to me.
It was on all the tabloids.
Yeah. I believe this entire scene is done by the chore master Andrew Go, the chosen one.
You mean the Flash?
Yes, the fastest and bestest chore man. And I think we actually gave him a break in this episode and finally didn't give him a massive action scene, which is what we always give him.
Oh God.
He did the Lady Arkham fight in the first season, which is like the greatest action scene ever. And he did the big Riddler fight in 201. He did the main chunk of the casino scene.
So very cool. But yeah, that man deserves.
All right, we got Freeze to like us.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, if you want to, what you do is keep going to the right.
Okay.
Because it's time to visit Joker's amazing house.
His little hut.
The Hacienda.
What is this guy doing over here?
Squatting.
What you doing?
What happens if you look at the sign? There's a sign up top. I don't actually know what happens when you look at that. Joker's house is a masterpiece, as you will soon see. It contains my favorite gag in the game.
Really?
Which we will see.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's after you have to talk to him for a bit first,
okay.
but
you'll
see it.
first. Okay. I like the pictures that we're seeing in the back.
Yeah, he's taking selfies with everybody. He's got a bunch of walls of selfies. Look
at
his amazing house. It's so awesome. Oh, it's so cool.
And are we sitting on his bed?
Yes.
Oh.
It's like a cot. Like he doesn't really have a bed. He's like living in like a train station like ticket booth.
Yeah.
He clearly has like the shittiest place in the entire thing. He's like the intern of the supervillain group,
he clearly likes cervezas.
He likes cerveza prisca. That's a funny bit there. I thought you'd be mad about Harley. He's like, no, she talked to me. And he remembers your pinky swear.
She patted me on the shoulder. Yeah. I like how in the back where we saw the picture of haha and there was a little arrow.
It's Riddler. He like painted little X's over Riddler's eyes, which I think is hilarious. I love his selfie gimmick. Yeah. It's so good.
Well, it's a nice thing because it also humanizes those moments and makes him seem like he has... There have been so many different iterations of the Joker, so it's nice to have something very different.
I can't imagine. That was the only way we were going to do a Joker story, because there's been so many, so you have to find an angle that hasn't been taken before. So the Bruce Wayne-Joker friendship is, and you getting to influence a fledgling Joker is like, that hasn't been done. And it's great that we get to do it.
And I also like how you have him sitting right now in a wheelchair.
Yeah, he clearly has stuff that I don't know if he took it from the asylum, but it's like, there's like a medical tray and stuff, and like, he somehow has this stuff, and it's like clearly stolen from Arkham or something on his way out, however the heck he got out. I like the selfies too. I like that it almost feels like he's taking all these selfies because he doesn't really seem to have any memories pre-Arkham. Yeah. So it's like he's creating all these memories, and so this stuff is important to him because he like didn't have anything. So now he's finally out in the world. He's finally getting to make his own life.
Was there any beats about Joker that ended up getting changed or toned down from his original makeup from like season 1 into season 2? Like season 1, we got an episode with him, and then going into season 2, was there anything like, okay, we gotta make sure we address this, or we're changing this? Was there anything like different from?
I mean, I think the thing we found to really focus the character here is basically the fact that in Arkham he still kind of feels like somewhat like regular Machiavellian Joker to a certain degree, and it's like, and the way that's kind of makes sense to you too is like that's his element. So when he's there in the asylum, he kind of like runs it. Like he's clearly pulling all the little strings. Oh, here's the best joke in the episode. Click that thing right there.
This right here?
Yeah.
Okay. Just.
It's my favorite. That's the best thing. He didn't have a real selfie with Bruce yet, so he made one.
Oh, God.
They called me Cherry. Dark Cherry.